Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today, my topic is contrast-induced acute reaction and its management. What a radiology technology should know. It's very important because the radiologist technologies mostly in center perform independently. इसके साथ ही उनको ये पता होना चाहिए कि किस तरह से उसको रिकॉग्नाइज करते हैं कंट्रास्ट रिएक्शंस को और उसकी सीवियरिटी को. When you find out the severity of the reactions, you can manage easily. What is the contrast? Introduction. What is the contrast media? Contrast media are a substance used in radiology, imaging, visibility of the structure or fluid within the body. They improve the contrast between different tissues, helping in the diagnosis of the pathology. Commonly used in X-ray and CT. Iodinated basic contrast and barium-based contrast used in CT and X-ray, and gadolinium-based contrast used in MRI. There is some history of the contrast, invention history of the contrast. Early 1896, the salt test contrast are discovered used in X-ray. 1910 and 1920, barium sulfate using for JIT. As well as the 1980s, low osmolarity contrast media are discovered in 1960 and 70, high osmolarity contrast media. 1980 iso-osmolar contrast media is used, and FDA approved gadolinium-based contrast in 1988. There are some pictures. Contrast shows inside the body. As first picture shows barium sulfate. Case is the barium enema, and as well as the CT scan. Brain images are plain. You can see the plain images, and the contrast easily differentiate the contrast media in the brain vesicular vessels, and as well as the MR. In MRI images, the plain images, pathology is not showed without the contrast. When you inject the contrast, it shows the pathology in brain. Contrast media classification, iodinated contrast media classification. Contrast media classified into non-iodinated and iodinated contrast. Iodinated contrast further divided into two categories: ionic and non-ionic. Ionic contrast is hyperosmolar and low osmolar. And non-ionic contrast now mostly used in non-ionic contrast. Most of the centers are widely used. Low osmolar. Market name is Omnipac and Isovac and Ultravis. Iso-osmolar and Visipec. What should we know before consenting the patient? Consenting the patient. It's very important for the technologists how to recognize the reaction of the contrast and how to identify the severity of the contrast. Radiology contrasts are generally safe, but potentially risk and side effects exist. While most reactions are mild and self-limiting, severe reactions, though rare, can be life-threatening. It's crucial for technologists and other medical professionals to be aware of these risks and prepare to manage any adverse event. Before administering the contrast, technologists be sure prepare the documentations like patient name, identification, patient clinical history, allergic history, and renal function. Very important for the contrast media: renal function, creatinine, and EGFR. EGFR must be greater than 45 ml per minute, and cardiac status, asthma, thyroid status, and previous contrast reaction if patient has a previous history of the contrast reaction. Classification of the contrast-induced reaction. Mostly contrast reaction are considered allergic based. There are three types of contrast severity of the contrast reaction: mild, moderate, and severe. Mild reactions is self-limiting and nausea, mild vomiting, mild urticaria, itching. Observation: monitor of the vital reassurance as antihistamine and when required. Antihistamine you can use follow the order of the physician. Moderate urticaria, facial or laryngeal edema, bronchospasm. Close monitor until symptoms resolve. Treatment specific for the types. Severe can be life-threatening. severe reactions are hypotension with the tachycardia, hypotension with the bradycardia, severe hypotension, seizure or pulmonary edema. There I show some pictures. When the patient is using a symptom of the pulmonary edema and second picture angioedema and skin rashes and pulmonary edema also shows in X-ray. Management of the mild to moderate reactions, severity of the reaction, mild reaction, clinical features as we discussed, nausea, vomiting, mild tachycardia, itching, flushing, one sneezing and nasal congestion. Immediately management, stop contrast injection. Number 2, reassurance, patient monitor, vital, and 3 antihistamine use and observation, 30 to 60 minutes. Follow up the notes, usually self-limiting, document reaction for future prophylaxis. Moderate reaction, widespread urticaria, angioedema, mild spasm, worsening tachycardia, bradycardia, and mild hypotension. And immediately management of the moderate reactions, stop contrast injection, provide the oxygen, and oxygen limit 4 to 6 liters per minute. Oh, thank you. 4 to 6 minutes liter per minute via mask. Antihistamine and bronchodilator may be used, and hydrocortisone. All medicine will be used follow the order by the physicians. Observe for at least 2 hours. Consider overnight observation if symptom persist. And severe reaction, severe bronchospasm, laryngeal edema, airway obstructions, and hypotension, shock, loss of consciousness, or cardiac arrest as a symptom of the severe reactions. Emergency measurement, call the emergency team, stop the contrast immediately, and ensure the presence of the 100% of O2. Epinephrine may be used, IV fluid, patient rapidly infusion, ringer lactate, hydrocortisones, and antihistamine may be used. Continuously monitoring cardiac and BP, observe 24-hour documents fully, and arrange allergy follow-up. Contrast nephropathy. Contrast nephropathy is a reaction in contrast-induced nephropathy. Serum creatinine typically begins to increase within 24 hours after administration. After IV contrast, it peaks between day 3 and 5 and return to baseline within 7 to 10 days. And in the patient at the risk of AKI, acute kidney injury after receiving alternated intravascular contrast, the following measures should be considered. Reduce the contrast dose and use of the isoosmolar and hydrate the patient. Take the home message. Contrast media reaction through common pain be rapid, unpredictable, and life-threatening. Early recognition of the symptom and prompt severity-based management are key to preventing complications. Maintaining readiness with emergency drugs and trained personnel in all radiology departments is essential. Documents and patient education after any reaction are vital for the future safety. Ultimately, safe imaging begins with the vigilance, self-evidence, and teamwork. Thank you for your all of the patronage.